Hello, community. Hello, collective. Welcome to Sunny's Tarot. These are general messages. Please take what resonates and leave what does not resonate in your situation. If you would like a personal reading, all my information will be linked in the description box below. Okay, general messages for the collective. We have the Temperance card, the Seven of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles, actually. At the bottom of the deck is the Moon card. Okay, behind the scenes, there is major temperance going on, which is the major arcana. Temperance means benevolent beings, a benevolent source. So it means a spiritual source, something behind the scenes working on your behalf. Something to do with the moon is that things was hidden or things are hidden. Things are unknown. Also, somebody may not be all the way woken. Your divine masculine, your divine feminine is not completely awake here. It looks like a false source was to say no. Whatever was working as a unknown benevolent, I don't even think it's called benevolent, but it was a false benevolent source. Whatever was working behind the scenes as a false higher up, as a false spirit guide, because I was receiving a lot of messages about false spirit guides and false higher ups. Okay, and then and then now I'm picking up something to do with a false source of benevolence, of spirituality behind the scenes, like a source was saying no or rejecting a person, and it was causing major confusion and major problems in a person's reality, in a person's sight. It was trying to cause a person's sight in their life, what it is that they're seeing in their life and what it is that they're experiencing in their life, to be full of rejection, to be full of no's, to be full of problems, to make it seem like they can't get nothing right no matter what they do, when there was a false spirit guide and a false higher ups that was going against divine masculine and divine feminine, making it where they was on some sort of source. That's a source is kind of similar to like a process. A source is similar to like a process. So a person can be like in like work with the like processing of paperwork in regards to a career, where you go to the fax machine as your source, or where you go to a form of technology as your source. But it wasn't technology and it wasn't a fax machine. It is something spiritual, a spiritual source to process information, to, you know, process information. And a karmic put no on everything in a position of higher ups and in a position of spirit guide. Okay, so it was a fake help processing things on your case. Some of you guys, it was a fight. It has been a fight, but it's been a long-term fight, because the karmic put major curses or put a lot of karmics in your way to try to get you to create soul ties, right? Because your divine masculine or divine feminine could have been for lifetimes, or some points in your life, or some points in your lifetime, your divine masculine or your divine feminine or your divine community was not there, and you were on your journey, sleep, having forcefully to connect to karmics, because this false the higher ups or the false spirit guide was assigning you to what is not in your attraction, what is not for you, to where you develop soul ties with karmic, so you have to clear up soul ties. Then they try to put a bunch of curses on you. The source has been found, a lot of you guys, the source has been found, and there is a lot of clearing in your process. Your process is clearing. The process of spirit guides, the spirit realm, your higher ups, the real ones working on your case, the process is clearing up where now you should be receiving more of what you deserve. It looks like there was spiritual warfare going on, because it seemed like Archangel Michael was working on your case as the Seven of Swords. But in regards to your eyes, or in regards to your life, the results may look like that it was deceiving you, because you were doing all your works and it seems like you're not getting much reward. Same thing when it comes to divine masculine, divine feminine, or in regards to or in regards to your divine community or your divine soul tribe. It seems like they wasn't around, as if they could have been deceiving you, or they didn't like you, or they didn't approve of you, or you're not that close, or they don't know you that deeply. And they could have been sleep. For one, they could have been sleep. For two, it wasn't that at all. Your real spirit guides and your real higher ups knows that the karmics was on something major. Like they were blocking something major, and it was a source form. That now that your Archangel Michael has gotten a hold of it, you would notice a difference in your life here. I see with the Fool card, and some of you guys may be taking a leap of faith soon. If there was something put on pause or pending, something could be put on pause or pending. Okay, I'm picking up here. And you may be able to take your leap of bravery, or your leap soon enough. I do see here, it looks like you're being cleared of a lot of problems, a lot of unnecessary problems, a lot of stubborn problems, a lot of stubbornness in your life. A lot of you guys, you could have lost sight or in passion for many lifetimes, or even this life, on specific things that you desire, or specific things that you put into manifest, or specific things that was placed on hold that karmics wanted you to receive a no. A lot of things that you've manifested, the karmic just kept putting no in the source to process it in your life, and there's a reprocessing going on. This looks like divine masculine and or Archangel Michael, even I'm seeing specific, is getting to work on fixing the source. Getting to work, it looks like they have tools to fix the problem, to fix a specific source. A lot of you guys, they tried to block you from your real higher ups and your real spiritual guides. That was also a part of the source processing, that the false higher ups, the false spirit guides wanted you disconnected from those that's pure to you and your real higher up spirit guides, causing interaction, connection, and engagement problems for you and your real higher ups, for you and your real soul tribe here. And all of this, most of this is going on behind the scenes. What's affecting your life in some sort of ways. I pick up that a lot of you guys, it was affecting your image. The karmics kept trying to affect your image, your status, your increase. A lot of you guys, your materialism. Some of you guys, you was able to gain in areas that their process could not take from, that the karmic source process could not take from, and they were currently attacking that, or they was currently trying to take. They was recently trying to steal more before time ran out. I'm picking up on here. A lot of you guys, you may have experienced something to do with stealing or feeling like somebody is stealing from you. Some of you guys have also broke up pieces of the source's process and you were able to gain. But it shows up falsely illegal, or it shows up falsely not yours to gain when it is yours to gain. So it seems like certain things that you do, that you have passion towards, if there's a person, place, or thing that you feel like tries to give you consequence for it, and you know that it's divinely yours, and your spirit guides tell you it's divinely yours for you to have it, or for you to experience it, or for you to achieve it, or that for you to manifest, or whatever the case may be, for you to enjoy it, the karmic tries to cut off enjoyment, tries to desensitize. When it's divinely for you, the karmic tries to take or give some sort of consequence, tries to place some sort of discipline through people, places, and things around you that could also be karmic. And you know it's divinely yours. That's all changing. That whole trying to give you consequence, trying to desensitize you at least, is changing soon, because the processing is changing. It is soon. You are going into the unknown. A lot of you guys, you're stepping more into the unknown, because certain things can't change overnight, but other things can change. Like people, places, and things trying to give you problems about specific things in the physical, since it's physically there, and whatever your situation is your situation. That may not be something that changes overnight, but it may also be something that changes overnight within the next 7 months, 7 weeks, or 7 years. For some of you guys, it changes for you. Some of you guys, it could be a child. Okay, so something to do with 7 years. If you have a child within 7 years, they may be old enough, or something like that. But others of you guys, something is trying to blame your child for something, or point fingers. And I'm seeing a material realm issue clearing up for you, because of the sources now has been converted over to your Archangel Michael's ownership, and they're now able to clear your processing, certain processing, even from past lives and this current life. And that's what I'm picking up. I hope this resonated for you. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please just give this a like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all my information is linked in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.